Hello everybody, hope you're doing well at home or at least taking care of your health. Today I will do a comparison between an impulse response and the original cab of the GTK. You know that some people have said that original cabs on GTK are too dark. Okay, I think that you can use spectrum analyzing in order to understand why it's too dark compared to impulse response. By the way, this impulse response is one that it's was registered using 57 also, so we're both in the same. And I'm putting original in the center position, so it's the most bright position we have. So in order to be able to reach what the impulse response is producing. So we have the very same amp42 maximum. So in left, as I said, I have the impulse responses, and right I have the original. What I'm doing here is to have a spectrum analyzer in order to compare how the responses in terms of frequencies are different. And then we will try to reach to the impulse response using one equalizer block. But by the way, you must have in mind that you cannot copy an impulse response with equalization. I mean, there are several spikes and several dips, small dips and small spikes that you cannot really produce one by one. So if you want to go for clarity that is produced, for example, by an impulse response that you want, go ahead, use the impulse response. What I'm trying to do here is, of course, to explain darkness in a way, for one case, and then how you can get closer to the impulse response, which is less dark, by using equalization. So maybe you can do the trick with equalization, and you can be happy with that. Okay, of course, both options are available. It's just a matter of your choice, what you prefer and use. Okay, so let's go. Okay, we are now listening to the audio passed to the maximum amplifier and being processed by the impulse response and the original. In here, the green area is the impulse response, and the brown area or orange area, similar, is the original cab. So you can notice some things first. In this case, in this very specific case, the original cab has more bass and more bass mids or mid bass, whatever. You see, impulse response is on the left channel and original cab is on the right channel. So maybe you're gonna start using the equalizer and trying to get an approach from the base area that is right now to the base area of the impulse response. And I think I have the equalizer here for the right channel. So if I move to 125, you can see that now they're more similar. Okay? Now the mid-bass area, low mid frequencies, are on 400 Hz around. You can see 400 here. So I will tame them using a filter, an equalizer of 400 Hz with Q equal 1 and going to -9 and see. Green area is more now, but it's because the levels of the signals are different, so I will compensate that with level here. And now you can see that they are more similar, they're close to this. I can see the high frequencies on the original cab are stronger too, a bit, so I will tune them with a high cut on 8 kHz, and you can see that the important area is more similar now. Let's go for 10, maybe 10. Yeah, they're more similar now. This area around 15 to 20, I mean, I think it doesn't matter. So, and for example, here at 4K, we can see that original cab has a spike that the impulse response doesn't have. So I will time them with minus 3 dB, and you can see they're more or less closer. I have to compensate also volume too. Now they were similar, both volumes are similar, and now the curve has a better approach compared to what we have now. That means that sounds are similar, and it means that maybe if the IR has a response that you think it's more usable on a context, on a mix, maybe you can reach with this idea something similar and be able to put the original cab into that mix too. Anyway, as I say, both options are available, so you can decide using IRs or using equalization with the original cabs. Okay, that's all for today. Hope you like it. Bye.